Hey, this episode is going to be about where to plant food for the white-tailed deer.
You have a lot of bears living here too, right? Let's do an episode about how to feed the bears.
You, my friend, seem to be getting plenty to eat, and we need to talk about the deer fawns being off limits.
Sometimes nature just plain wins. Tried to dig a deep enough hole to bury it because I knew it was big, and the hole wasn't deep enough. It's sitting on bedrock, I believe, because we're a bigger rock. I can't move what's under it, so I guess that's where she's staying. So there's camp way up there, and this is the evening food plot that we're going to try to watch the deer in. So I got it over to here. I did get that rock that was right here buried, and I'm over to there. And can you imagine trying to do this with all the trees still in here, cutting them all down, hauling them all? I know it's an awful mess, but it's a pretty good sized food plot over here. And this right here is probably a 1/4 acre, this spot. And then I got 2 roads that go up this way. So this one, 2 little forks here, right over that way, and then up that way. That's gonna be tomorrow. I'm gonna pick up sticks and use the groundhog max on the 4-wheeler to try to bury the seed. And we're planting a whole bunch of good stuff in here. That one stops right over there. That one goes up into there. And then she goes over into there. It's pretty good size. I'd say it's, well, maybe 1/4 acre, but I doubt it. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna get this planted for the rain, and then we'll keep working on this flat part, the stumps on this flat part over here, and I'll just plant this later. But that's gonna be about it. Probably 1/2 acre all total. All right, so we're gonna take a little walk down. I think it's been 2 weeks. I can correct it on the video, but I've got the Pinky Pink, Emma P, Labradoodoo, and Big D, Denise, and I are going down the hill here to see how what I call the destination plot. Eventually it'll be big enough to be a real destination plot. But so the house is gonna go like right here, and figure 2 stories. There'll be a deck right here. You'll be able to look down into this plot that we're walking down to. That's the plan. I'm hoping at night we can sit here and watch the deer come in and eat this. Kind of do an inventory without cameras. Maybe binocular inventory. So far, the only thing I've seen is a fawn in the food plot. But, so we see this is kind of rough where they logged, and there's just piles of tops everywhere that I gotta cut up and save for firewood. But I did manage a couple of weeks ago to get down here for 2 or 3 days and take rocks and stumps and try to flatten this a little bit. We're gonna do a close-up of, I don't like coming down here and leaving scent all over the place, but it's been so dry. We have only had very little rain. I'll put up a picture of the seed that I planted in here. It's mostly domain outdoors did have something else left over from last year. Some beans that I threw in here. But this is what we got this year so far. And it's rough around the edges, obviously. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of weeds too, but there's some beans growing there. Trying to see if the deer are eating it yet. There's some oats, radishes, brassicas, beans. I kind of threw the whole kitchen sink at it. Try to. There's a bean plant. Nobody's eating them yet. Not sure what those are. But it's coming, you can see. This goes a couple of roads over there. It goes up that road over there. See any deer tracks? I can't believe they're. They should be coming on this road that I left them down here. This is probably the easiest access from the property. Is there any deer there, Emma? It's not very muddy to see. But I left this. They were bedding in this little clump right here. You can see what kind of mess this is. I mean, they put the tops on the roads to keep from eroding them, so it's kind of, messy, but there would have been wet holes, deep ruts and holes, so all I gotta do is go through with the excavator and pick the stuff up and pile it on the sides. That's what I've been doing so far. So yeah, there's some deer tracks. Hopefully the beans will get up, get some leaves before they start eating it. I don't think they really know that it's here. So this is the update. I'm gonna put the plant date on the screen at some point. And for what little bit of rain, what are you eating, boo-boo? So you can see, oh, it's doing well. It's doing really well for sandy soil. I'm gonna try to just knock this. Oh, there is buckwheat in here too. I'm gonna try to just knock over whatever this year grows and not till it again. You can see it's pretty rough, but. And then that's looking up to camp. I think it's keeping the deer out of there when we're here. I don't think they're in here that much. But you can see some of the debris I took out, stumps, rocks. See how rough it is down in the woods. So the other video, I was off in that direction, way over there, is where I'm going to try to make it with the excavator next and make another kill plot. So there we are. This is approximately 2 weeks. Very, very dry summer.
Watching Scott Bordeaux Outdoors, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share it with your friends.
That sky is waiting.